Good afternoon. I'm Susan Denter, the new chair of the PAP Corps. Welcome to PAP's Zoom workshop, fundraising workshop. These past few months have been difficult for all of us to know what we should be doing as far as fundraising. But cancer doesn't take a break, and neither should we. We must continue our mission to raise funds for cancer research. Lori, Beverly, and I are so excited that you are participating in this workshop today. Lori and Beverly have some great ideas that they want to share with you on how to fundraise virtually. We also look forward to hearing your thoughts and ideas. So now, without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Lori.
Sorry, I thought I had unmuted. I got muted again. Sorry about that. Thank you, Susan. Hi, everyone. It's so good to see your faces. And I really want to thank you for joining us today. At this time, I think you're all muted, and we're requesting that you stay in that mode for now. If you have a video and it has nothing to do with the sound, you'll still hear us, but we can't hear you. I wanted to share that this Zoom session is being recorded. As we go through the presentation, I want to suggest that you take notes. A Q&A session will be planned, and each chapter will have opportunity to ask questions. When we reach that portion, more details will be shared with each of you, and at that point, we'll open up to all your questions. We probably will go through this presentation pretty quickly since our time on Zoom is somewhat limited, but we'll follow up with handouts after all the workshops are completed. So in a couple weeks, you should receive follow-up, and we will also add info to our website under Officers Only for you to print out and share with all your membership if you'd like. So now please sit back, enjoy our presentation as I turn it over to Beverly.
Hi, everyone. Good to have you here today. I would like to begin by acknowledging that in today's climate, all of us as fundraisers have to be more creative and active as ever before. Our goal today is simple. Take with you a few good ideas and begin working to encourage participation and giving from our members. Our path is clear. We have the same mission, raising funds for cancer research, and we should feel the responsibility to move forward. We can do this by taking something old and making it look new again, by reaching out and encouraging people to enjoy each other at a distance, and at the same time, give as generously as possible. Our patients and future patients are counting on us. You and your role as fundraisers are vital to the future of the PAP Corps. So let's plan together and let's enjoy all the fundraising possibilities we present to you today, and let's create success. Thank you. And now I'll turn it over to Lori.
Thanks, Bev. I really believe that it's always important to remember that we're all in this together. The PAP Corps is one united organization, and the team in the main office is here for you. If you have questions or need assistance in any way, please reach out. We really want to hear from you and your ideas. Tell me about the things that you've tried and brag about your success. Don't forget to send me your stories and your pictures so they can be shared with all of our members. If you have thoughts and ideas about something, but you're not quite sure how to get started, contact me. I'd love to brainstorm with you. On the topic of walking, let's start with the DCC. At this time, we really don't know what, if anything, is being planned for the DCC. I've checked their website and don't see anything mentioned for 2021, at least not yet. And it's not unusual at this early stage. So we'll keep our eyes open to that. And as soon as I hear information, I'll let you know. The Dolphins DCC and the PAP Corps are two separate organizations, and we each do our own individual fundraising. If and when there's another DCC, we're happy to support your attendance. However, I really want to encourage you to plan a walk for your chapter, because the walks and the thons are a perfect way to raise money, and our members love it. This year, walks did terrific. Even with cancellations and postponements, the walk events raised over $250,000. I was so happy when I learned these results, and I'm so proud of all of you. So thank you, thank you, thank you, and please consider continuing with the walk type event. Moving forward, we're going to call our chapter walks Laps for PAP with a tagline of Let's Give Together. You can create a theme and use this name and tagline with your chapter's own personal theme. It's working, and in today's environment, it's difficult to plan, as we all know, for large groups. So Laps for PAP can be done virtually in small groups or even with individual participants. Our official walk period will remain the same for 2021, so it will be from January through April. But walking is a year-round event in Florida, and you can plan more than one date. Please contact me for details. I'm happy to meet with you live, God willing, if you're comfortable, or online, and I want to help you plan your events. We'll be planning a walk meeting for the fall. Details will follow later, probably at the end of the summer or early fall. And we'll have hopefully more information at the DCC at that point too. So let's face it, this is not the same event, and we really don't know how long these things are going to continue, but let's be resourceful. Let's not turn a blind eye to new fundraising possibilities. Some of the ideas we're using with our online Laps for PAP project include walking, running, biking, make it virtual, do it for PAP. Walk with your family and your friends, just reach out and get creative. Try using the internet for ideas. I want to share a term with you that's actually been the buzzword in development, in the development field these days. It's called peer-to-peer fundraising. It's P-E-E-R-T-O-P-E-E-R, peer-to-peer fundraising. If you have the opportunity, Google it, look it up. It's very interesting, and it's exactly what we've been talking about, making something old new again. And I think Beverly has a couple suggestions that she'd like to add to this.
Hi, everyone. Again, I want to add something a little unique for our walks to consider, which is a laps contest. And that would include contests between all of the chapters, online banners, and fundraising goals and sponsorships. We want your feedback on this aspect of Laps for PAP for our walks in the fall. And if you would contact Lori or myself, we would be very happy to talk to you and see if you're interested in participating in a different way. And now some catch-ups on our PAP Core events. Of course, in this world, we've had to put many things on hold. So I want to catch you up on Footloose and Cancer Free. The event was originally scheduled for March. In March, we rescheduled, actually the beginning of March, I'm sorry, the beginning of April, we rescheduled the event for November 1st. Last night, we spoke to our dancers and we asked them to vote on their comfort level to still keep this date alive, November 1. They were not happy with the date because it meant that they would have to practice a couple of months before. We've spoken to the venue today, and the new date for Footloose and Cancer Free is Sunday, March 21st, 2021. We, of course, will be conferencing again with our dancers. We'll be watching where the world is going, and if necessary, we'll have to reschedule. But Footloose and Cancer Free, our signature event, will take place whenever it's possible. We want to thank our generous donors. We want to thank people who have purchased tables and tell you this event is going forward. So stay tuned, and we're going to give you updates as follows. The Garden of Hope, bricks and benches. We are still selling every single week bricks priced at $365 for a single brick, $730 for a double brick. Our garden project has been finalized and has been sent to the architects. We're ready to move forward with permitting and with the town approvals. And of course, it is delayed due to the COVID situation. We are hopeful that we will get the permits, and whenever we can move forward, when it's possible, we will. We've spoken to our Sylvester partners and met with them and virtually, and they send a message of appreciation for your patience and say that as soon as the University of Miami gives the green light, the project will begin and the garden will be constructed prior to any other site renovations. The garden's going first. Today, the COVID testing tent for patients sits on the garden site. So we will keep you posted on the start date for the construction. But there is another wonderful opportunity that I'd like to present to you. And this is for our chapters, our corporate sponsors, and our business partners. It's called the Fountain of Hope, which will sit in the middle of the Garden of Hope. And we were happy to be able to offer dedicated plaques in a prominent place on the fountain. There are 4 available sponsorships for the Fountain of Hope, priced at $25,000 each. This is a direct giving donation, not assigned from events or programs. Please contact me, Beverly at thepapcorps.org if interested. Now, Lori, let's talk about ideas for our chapters.
Okay, thanks, Bev. Let's put the fun back in fundraising. These next suggestions can be planned for any size group, live or virtually. So why not try an online cooking class or a cooking group? Select a local chef to donate their time and talent. Community residents or your friends might love to cook and they might be fun at presenting. They might have a good time doing that. A local restaurant chef, I mean, now's a tough time for all the restaurants, but this might also be a good opportunity for them to promote their business. So that's something you can sell to them. Make sure you're asking people to donate their time and skills. We have to do everything in our power to limit expenses. This is all about revenue and raising money. So how to make it happen? Create an invitation for your membership. They will respond with their payment, check, credit card, in whatever amount fits your community. And then you will forward the private link for the class. You can also send out a recipe, a wine list, drink suggestions in advance of the session, so people can have it all ready and available when the class begins. Everyone can cook and or observe together, taste and enjoy a meal together, but apart, safely. Consider doing this in a series too. Price accordingly, maybe for an individual session or for a full series. So you might charge $25 for a session and maybe you'll do 5 sessions for $100. Just an example. I think it's a really good way to raise some money. It's also fun to share recipes, and I am not a cook. I'll share my secret with you. I hate to cook, but I would love to do this. I think it would be a lot of fun. You really don't have to enjoy cooking to have fun with this type of event. And maybe what you can do eventually is put together the recipes that are shared from that specific group and create a calendar or a small book with recipes that can be used for the future to sell to other people. If you sell your recipes, that can be an extension of your fundraising. Okay, Bev, it's back to you.
Thanks, Lori. Okay, let's do. If you recall, a long time ago, it was suggested to have a round robin called Let's Do Lunch in each other's homes at the chapters. So let's make something old look new again. Let's do lunch, let's do happy hour, let's do dress up, let's do girl talk, let's do guy talk, all virtually through Zoom. You can arrange these weekly. It's a wonderful way to stay in touch with chapter friends and enjoy something together. Here's a suggestion on how to manage the Let's Do's. You contact 10 people in your circle of friends. Could be 10, 15, etc. Make a list of 10 people to contact in their circle of friends. Those 10 people ask 10 people to join and enjoy a virtual Let's Do. It's a chain contact. You'll set a charge to participate, could be $10 donation per person, and arrange a weekly time and day. All the circles can share the same Let's Do date, or if it's happy hour, set their own times, etc. And determine your circle theme. If it's lunch, let's do a salad and a sandwich, or a soup and a sandwich. If it's happy hour, a favorite drink, so get creative. Build excitement through contact, emails, text, create the ongoing chain of people. It's easy and enjoyable. You may want 1 or 2 coordinators for this event. It will be fun, and fundraising dollars will add up. Think of 50 people having lunch in different circles in one day, or even more. So it's going to add up. For Zoom details, please contact Stacia at thepapcor.org, and she will assist you with your Zoom Let's Do. And please remember, we are not holding events. We're not having luncheons, parties, card parties, and we're not going to lunch together. So this is a great way to distance fundraise, enjoy the dollars that will hopefully be brought in, and most of all enjoy each other. Lori, let's talk about more virtual opportunities.
Okay. It seems to me that everyone is playing something. Online games, Mahjong, Canasta, Bridge, Rummy Cube, except for me because I'm working. But tons of people are doing this anyway. So we might as well incorporate it into our fundraising. Taking the place of the card parties. Dedicate a day or a week to play and make a gift to the PAP Corps. Round up your card buddies and your game buddies and ask them to do the same. In fact, you can have maybe all of the membership that would normally go to your card parties participate in this on the same day. You can have them, they can have snacks available to share virtually, make a cocktail, whatever things you might come up with at your card parties, do it virtually. I think people are getting used to the Zooms and the virtual things, and I think it might be getting easier for everybody to accept it now. Another suggestion that came up was an art contest. Have an art contest with your neighbors and your membership. Challenge all to post their grandchild's artwork. Use their fundraising platform, use our fundraising platform, Mobile Cause, to collect votes. Mobile Cause is the platform that we used for our Footloose event. So we charge $5 per vote, and it really adds up. It really can raise a lot of money, and you can charge whatever you like. I mean, let's face it, your grandchildren's artwork is probably worth a lot more than $5 a vote. So you decide what's appropriate for your community, and we will help you get it set up in the office. So the most votes wins a prize. And I really don't know what kids like today. I was thinking maybe like a new bike or electronic something or other, but if you ask the kids, they'll tell you, and then maybe you can get it donated. You can also reach out to businesses such as Pinot Palette, which is in Boca, and I know that there's others. I don't have the names of them handy, but I'm sure there are people out there that are familiar, where they will do virtual art fundraising. They're already set up to do it, and they're looking for opportunities to help us raise money. So Pinot Palette in Boca, you'll have to, I'm sorry, I don't have the number. You would have to look that up. And also others that you can reach out to and see how they can help us do some fundraising in the chapters. Another suggestion that was made was popcorn in a movie. This is actually all new to me, but it's a great way to raise money. And I know that there are organizations all over the country that are doing this. Using Netflix or Zoom, you can host an event and watch a movie. You charge a fee. Your guests will pay in advance, and before the event, receive a private link to the movie. You may want to join even with another chapter or two to do this. Suggest to your guests that they bring the popcorn and maybe even host a discussion group afterwards to talk about the movie. So more details are going to be coming to you in my follow-up in the next couple of weeks. I have at least 2 pages worth of how-to for this particular thing. But as I said, there's organizations all over the country doing this. They're doing concerts, they're doing shows, all kinds of virtual opportunities that you pay for, and then you get a private link. And last but not least, an oldie but a goodie, birthday buddies. And I know that most of you are probably doing this, but we felt that it was really important to mention it again. A monthly birthday buddy program is a great way to raise money. For only $1, your members can send a greeting to wish their friends in the neighborhood a happy birthday. These really do add up when you consider the hundreds of members each chapter has. And if you aren't already doing this, please give it a try. And I understand that Beverly has some breaking news to share with us.
Hi, my breaking news is that in August, we are going to have an event surrounding a jumbo raffle. The jumbo raffle will be a vacation in Napa Valley. Of course, the vacation will, the opportunity for that vacation will be extended to a year or more, so we won't have to deal with this year. Probably in late 2021, we're working with the venue. Stay tuned for all of the details on this exciting event. It will be a virtual event. We're going to try to accommodate as many people as possible, and I know you're all going to enjoy it. I know that you will. I also want to mention another fundraiser. It's not breaking news, but it's a really good fundraiser, a calendar fundraiser. And I'm going to give you a short description of it and ask that if you're interested in the calendar project, to please reach Lori, L-O-R-R-I, at thepapcorps.org. And she's going to send you on to people who have run it very successfully. So here we go. You take the 2021 calendar and you sell every single day, every month. A day could be purchased by 1 or 2 people, up to 4 if you want. The price for the day you set, it could be $10 per date or any amount that you choose. People will purchase a special day in their life, their birthday, a relative's birthday, anniversary, a friend's birthday, and you can offer purchasers as many dates as they would like. Run this offering over the next months until you sell out most of the year. Then calculate what the prizes will be. And for example, you can give 3 prizes at $200. Arrange a Zoom drawing, determine who will pick for the dates, and invite the purchasers to attend. This is a low-cost fundraiser and something unique that was run by Ponte Vecchio, a suggestion from another chapter. And for more information, again, please contact Lori at thepapcorps.org. These are easy fundraisers and a really good idea for the moment, for this moment in time, certainly. So another virtual idea is the Circle of Creativity. Much like Let's Do's, contact people who knit, sew, needlepoint, loop, quilt, scrapbook, etc., and create a Zoom get-together and charge $5 a person. And make it a social visit. Maybe enjoy showing what you do creatively, and it's a great fundraiser. And of course, people ask, well, how are we going to make money? Well, you're going to set a price for this and maybe do this on a regular basis as well.